What is going on, Comic Fam? What is up? It's me, Vincent McLean, the Comic Machine, and we are back again with another episode of the Monday Night Jabber. Yes, it is Monday, 6:30. The live is happening. That's what we doing. That's what I'm doing. I don't know about you guys, but hopefully you guys are here and you're ready to have a good time. And yeah, we're just gonna nerd the heck out today. So yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to play any like YouTube videos or anything today, at least like movie ones, because I got a couple of copyright thingies for the last couple. No strikes or anything. It's just like, hey, just letting you know, copyright, whatever. I was like, all right, fine, whatever. So I don't know if I'm going to be playing any of that specifically. So, we'll see how that goes. Let's check this chat here. Tapia family, what is going on? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Oh my God, Jen, comics will break your heart. You're amazing. I don't know if you already knew that, but you're amazing. Yes, you're amazing. I'm actually kind of surprised that you stopped by because I figured it's like, what, 4:30 in California right now? I figured you'd still be working. But thanks for stopping by. I very much appreciate it. We will have to do the DMs here at some point so we can get you and Comic Girl on the Monday Night Jibber. See if that could end up working out for you guys at some point. That'd be pretty sweet. I definitely haven't really had any like ideas, like super good ideas or anything like that for new people to come on the show. It's just kind of giving the test run for the new start time for the Monday Night Jibber since my work schedule has shifted way freaking early. So now that my bedtime is between 8 and 9, yeah, it's kind of a damper a bit, but it's okay. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. It was really awesome to see you on here. I think you're awesome. But yeah, so today, folks, okay, so I had a thought, and the reason why I had a thought is because I recently watched a new Netflix anime show that is called Records of Ragnarok. I'm going to pull up a picture on Netflix, and I watched the entire season. It's only one season. I watched the entire season on Netflix in literally like 4 days. No, it was less than that. It was like 48 hours. Okay. Let me pull up this screenshot here. Okay, so look at this. This is what it's called. Records of Ragnarok. Okay. This thing is super, super cool. If you guys are looking for an awesome anime to watch, you should definitely check it out. It is super cool. So basically the premise is, all right, so the premise of this show is you have all the gods in the world, the universe, whatever you want to call it, came together to a council meeting. Basically, they have a meeting take place, and they are determining whether or not they will allow mankind to live another 1,000 years. So you have all the gods that are debating this. Then you have the Valkyries. So the Valkyries are kind of like, from what they said in the show, they're like demigods, and they are supposed to find the best and strongest humans to train and adapt them for combat when they die and join, the eternal armies of the gods or whatever. They decide to invoke Ragnarok, which is a clause in the mankind demise, playbook of the gods, to where it would give mankind a literal fighting chance to prove that they are worthy of existing under the gods. So it literally puts the best of mankind against the best of the gods. So in the first season, why did I do that? In the first season, the first 3 fights you have are Thor versus Lubu. Then you have Zeus versus Adam, as in like the very first human being. And then the third fight, I need to find this dude's name. Hold on. I need to find this dude's name. No, I hyped that up so much and I totally forgot the third fight. Okay. Where is it? Third fight chapter. Is it chapter 13? Okay, so third fight is Kojiro Sasasuke. Yeah, Kojiro Sasasuke versus Poseidon. Okay. None of the fights go the way you think they go. They are so cool. Like the animation, I mean, it's animated. It's Japanese anime. Specifically, this one is. So it's got like super cool, over the top, super like hype. Like I almost had some tears because like the way that the narration goes and how the story's written out. I mean, we're humans, so we're rooting for mankind to win. Otherwise, we die, and the gods are usually dicks. Actually, all gods are dicks. Let's just put it that way. But that's a discussion for another day. But in this one, the gods are kind of dicks. But what's interesting is as the 1v1 fights are progressing, the gods start to realize that like they completely underestimate humankind 100%, obviously, but then they start to not enjoy the fighting, but they enjoy the aspect of competition, and they welcome it, and then it starts to kind of like develop into that warrior mentality, especially with like the first two fights. I would probably say more so. Poseidon is a real dick. Like he's a real cold-hearted bastard. Like all the gods are even like that dude. I can't believe that dude. Yeah. I don't know what that acronym stands for. Please explain. But yeah, it's super good. It's so good. It's so good. You get so hyped. You can feel. I felt like super solid emotional connection to the characters and the story and everything. It was really good. I think you guys should check it out. And so, because of specifically this series, I was thinking about, okay, what could be a cool topic to do for the Monday Night Jibber Jabber? And I was like, I don't think I've actually talked about anime and comic books. So, all gods are bastards. Yeah, awesome. Or like if you listen to Architects, all our guards have abandoned us too, same thing. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, what about comic books? Anime comic books. So I'm going to pull up some stuff here because I do believe, I don't know if I actually still have it on my watch list. But let me see. Let's see. I thought I did. Yeah. So obviously Dragon Ball Z is one of the biggest anime names out there. They have comic books. So you got Dragon Ball and then Dragon Ball Z. And these are both done by Viz Comics. And honestly, I think trying to locate a Dragon Ball #1 versus a Dragon Ball Z #1 first print, there's actually 2 or 3 different prints of Dragon Ball Z #1. The Dragon Ball #1, I feel like is a much harder comic to find, because I have tried to look for this. So, because it's just like, it's so hard to find this book, just the issue #1. And most of the time they have like this, like the fifth issue, 6th issue, like a single issue, but nowhere near a #1. So like if this is an actual #2, I mean, that'd be pretty cool to get. But yeah, like trying to find the number 1 is just super hard to find. I mean, that's a first print. That's not bad. Let's look up and see if there's any values for some of the other Dragon Ball books. Okay, so it has it as pending. So number 4, according to Go Collect, actually has like value associated with it. Same with number 9. But yeah, so this Dragon Ball number 2, actually, this is actually pretty cool to see. But like trying to find the number 1, like Dragon Ball number 1 comic book seems to be way harder than trying to find Dragon Ball Z volume number 1. I don't even know what this is. Okay, so there's only one picture. I don't trust that. Yeah, gross. Now the question is that looks like a reprint. So I'm just assuming it's a reprint because it's got the white box. That's it. Okay, so here we go. So like you could get the lot. So issues 1 through 12, missing issue number 10, but you'll get the number 1 in there. And those are all newsstands, actual comics. They're not reprints. That'd be pretty cool. But it's just, I don't know. It's just hard. Like I would like to get the Dragon Ball number 1 just because it seems like it's more rare and harder to find. Christopher Padilla, what is up? I just got a Cowboy Bebop number 1 last night, completing the 4-issue run. Okay, so that's cool. See, I tried to watch Cowboy Bebop, and I probably should try to give it another run. Yeah, I tried to watch it, and I just couldn't get into it at the time. I know that's like definitely one of the bigger, long-standing animes out there. That's kind of cool. So it's issue 4. So this would be actually something I'd be interested in because I like to collect. I like to go for mini series and mini runs and stuff like that. I usually don't like to have giant runs of stuff, 30 issues or more. There's only a few that I still have. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. Cowboy Bebop number 1. Got it. Damn, that's expensive for the number 1. How much did you end up spending on your number 1? Did you spend $235? Because this looks near mint. There's a lot of pictures on this too. Okay, so they say fine to very fine 7.0. Bottom spine is ding, mostly visible from the back cover. All right, let's see what it looks like. I mean, it's not too bad. I guess it's a little bit indented there, I guess you could say. Yeah. I think that's a staple. And then down there, the color breaking spine tick. I would say, I don't know if I'd put that at a 7. Yeah. That mostly looks like printer cut. And that's some kind of major bend or whatever. I wouldn't put that at a 7 though. I think it'd be higher than that. 175 for 6.0. Damn. Yeah. It's actually kind of amazing how much a cleaner press would actually help. Let me do see if we can get a whole set going on in here. Apparently not. Let's try this. Nope. So it looks like on eBay, all they've got is issue number 1 and issue number 4. So that seems like a pretty low print run. That's actually kind of cool. Is this done by the same guy? Yeah, same person. Interesting. But yeah, yeah, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, Cowboy Bebop. That's pretty cool. Low print run. I wonder what Key Collector has to say about that. Let's look here. Cowboy Bebop. Copies ordered 8,100. Wow. That is definitely very low print run. Because I think for like some Spawn issues. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to the main page. Where do they have the thing? Cheat sheets. Scarcest spawn. So I think the scarcest spawn that they have on here. Yeah, so 11,000 for spawn 243. It's the lowest print run of spawn. And Cowboy Bebop copies ordered was only 8,100. That is crazy. You know what? I'm going to put this onto the list because that's actually pretty cool. Trying to find like low print runs and stuff like that. Like that's what I'm about. And I feel like anime is definitely like one of those. What is it? One Punch Man? One Punch Man. So for the new free comic book day, like that is insane how expensive that is. One Punch Man free comic book day. Wow. That is crazy. I'm actually like kind of shocked at how expensive that book is. I mean, for 115 bucks for a free comic book day book, you know, it's just like, wow. But that would be really cool to, you know, find one day, you know, find you a One Punch Man. I'm going to add it, you know, I'll keep an eye out for it. You know, I don't know if I'll ever find it, but that'd be pretty sweet. Hey, what is going on? Thanks for stopping by. Zuni, what is up? Zuni, are you on Instagram? Because I tried to tag you and I can't find Zuni on Instagram. So get on Instagram so I can tag you and stuff like that. We're talking about anime comic books and TV shows and stuff because animation is awesome and I love animated stuff. And apparently the free comic book day book for first appearance of One Punch Man is expensive as hell. Did not realize that. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Cowboy Bebop is a really cool 4-issue series, which is pretty sweet. I'd be down to grab that. No, you're old school. Okay. Well, you can create an Instagram account for free. Just put a profile picture on there. Like put 5 pictures on there so you can like get the thingies. Yeah, just do that. Tapia, well, what's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by again, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, animated comic books. Like I'm super into it. So what other stuff do you guys look at as far as anime? If you're an anime person, as far as comic book goes. So let me look in the old comic book collection because I don't recall if I already have any animated anime stuff. Okay, so like here's a question. Okay, so when it comes to anime, is it like Japanese anime or is it like any animated? Because I mean, anime is animated, right? So I mean, wouldn't like, you know, Batman the animated series? I mean, that's considered anime, right? Would you consider that anime or just animated? I kind of consider it animated, but Bob's Burgers, this was a recent pickup. I don't know if I actually showed this off. Bob's Burgers, y'all. First appearance of Bob's Burgers in comics. If you're a fan of the show or if you don't know about it, you should be on it because that's the shit. Okay, Bob's Burgers. So there's that animated right there. I mean, I would consider the Castlevania is, I mean, it's based off a video game, which is animation. I don't know. That might be a bit of a stretch. You can tag him through me. I know where he lives. Okay. All right. I'll just make sure I tag you in it, and you can send it to him via text message, since apparently he's too old school. Neon Genesis Evangelion #1 is another rare I picked up. That is a lot of words. Let me look this up. Neon Genesis #1 comic. Okay, all I see. Oh, it's part of Viz Comics. Okay. I've never ever heard of that. That looks like super, super serious Japanese anime. Gundams are sick. Gundam comics. Well, let's look up. We're just going to use Key Collector because I feel like they have a better. I don't know. I could be shooting myself in the foot, but. Okay. So they got Mobile Suit Gundams by Viz Comics. What does eBay show for this? Okay. So that's kind of. There you go. There's your answer, Tapia. Apparently, Gundam Comics is a thing. So Mobile Suit Gundam issue #1. It has been optioned. Somebody selling a 9.4 for $400. White pages, but it doesn't have any. What does it say on the back? Does it say anything on the back? No, it didn't say anything on the back. So it doesn't say first appearance or anything like that. But I would assume that it's the same thing. Let's see. No, not the manga, the book. Like, I know, that's what I was looking at. So like right here, this looks like the comics right here. Book 3, #1. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of manga on here for it. So here's volume 1. I'm assuming this is what you're talking about, right? Yeah, that's what it says. It's been optioned. Yeah. What else in my comics list? Let's see. See if there's any other actual anime stuff. I don't think I do. I don't know. Let's keep looking. I mean, Gargoyles is animated, right? It wasn't an animated TV show. But like anime, you know, anime. I don't know. I don't know what else I would classify as anime that I already have. I mean, Spawn was an animated HBO TV show, you know. Some of the Star Wars stuff is animated. You know, The Last Padawan, that's an animated TV show. I mean, you could say Turtles were animated too. I don't know. I guess what I was really going for with the title for tonight's topic was like, I guess, more Japanese anime and comics, I guess you could say. I don't know. But, you know, Thundercats was animated. It's always been animated. You know, the Transformers, if you don't have any of the Transformers stuff, you know, big animation right there. Even the X-Men, you know. But like just straight anime, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I would say probably the closest would probably be Bob's Burgers because it's only anime, only animated, you know. Yeah, Gargoyles was really sick back in the day, no doubt. When I think anime, I think Japanese anime and not what we typically call cartoons. Right. So that's kind of where I was thinking because like I said, I watched the new anime on Netflix called Record of Ragnarok, which is cool as hell. And it reminded me a lot of another one of my favorite Netflix TV shows, which is called Baki, which is based off of Baki the Grappler, which is Japanese manga. And that is really cool. I really like it. It's really sweet. I will go back through and just replay it because it's so easy to watch. and it's that one is more martial arts themed versus Record of Ragnarok, which is like it's a mix. There's it's more, I guess you could say, mixed martial arts kind of thing, but it's not even really. But like Baki on Netflix is very martial arts themed. Scooby-Doo, yeah, Scooby-Doo is fucking expensive, mate. Like, holy crap. Like, yeah, $800. Yeah, by Gold Key. I mean, that thing is beat to shit, but that's the first appearance of Scooby-Doo in comics. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, some of like original cartoons are stupid expensive. Like, you're like, man, nobody's paying attention to stuff like that. And you look at the price and you're like, $800 for Scooby-Doo #1. Goodness gracious. Akira. See, I never watched Akira. I don't understand the hype. I don't know it. And Voltron is kind of the same thing. I was more Transformers. I didn't really do Voltron, so I don't know much about that animation either. I wonder if we can just look up, like, let's see if we do this. No, they don't even have that. Have that? Okay, so they just have DC animated. So one of my Grail books, though, if I could ever find it. Wait, character would be Afro Samurai. So this right here, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm not even going to try. But this is a magazine. First appearance of Afro Samurai, self-published magazine. Appeared on the cover only, but became a serialized feature in the January 1999 issue. Samuel Jackson did the voice of Afro Samurai on the Spike TV series, based on the real historic figure Yosake, an African slave turned samurai who lived in Japan in the 16th century. This would be insane to try to find. Absolutely insane. That'd be like the grailest of all grails. Like, it doesn't even pull up anything. Like, yeah, this is what pulls up on eBay. Like, what? That's not even a thing. But trying to find this one would also be really cool, except it's expensive. I didn't realize how expensive it is. So there's this one. I guess you get, yeah, that one's pretty beat up, pretty bad. That giant fold right there. But to get like the full first set of that, God, that'd be so cool. See, I was actually talking to my wife about this the other day because we went to Half Price Books and we were talking about, it's actually kind of crazy how expensive like books can be, just like straight books. Like, I bought her a book here. I'm going to pull it off the shelf. Hold on. I bought the wife this book for a Christmas present. So this is a hard hardcover, Salem's Lot by Stephen King, and it is the illustrated edition of the book. And I bought this for her for a Christmas present because it's a special edition. It's an illustrated edition, and this book was like $80. Yeah. So just like realizing not just comics or playing cards or, stamps, everything's going to have its value, but it's still shocking when you think about it. Cause like even old books, just old paperback hardcover books can have insane value. So, it just comes from everywhere. So whenever I'm looking up, like where can I get me a nice copy of Afro Samurai #1, Volume 1, it's just, it's surprising how expensive it can be, and even in this condition that they have here on here, you're still paying a good amount for it. So it's just kind of crazy. Let's see. How do you spell that? Akira. I know Andy's got a huge boner for Akira, which is cool. I don't know anything about it. I think the cover is cool. Get 1 through 4 first print for $90. I know the number 1 can come in a multiple print of some sort, right? I think the number 1 could be like a first print or second print. But that's pretty cool. You know what? I'm going to add that. Why not? I'm not going to add Gundam because I didn't get into Gundam. Like during the time, the mech suit kind of thing just wasn't my dear, my dang. It just wasn't my thing back in the day. It's been years since I watched the movie. I've never seen the book. Yeah, well, next time Andy does some type of auction, which, by the way, I really want to do, guys. Like, okay, I know everybody's like really big into the Whatnot app right now. However, I did the application for the Whatnot app, and to be able to do a live stream, like a live show, and I don't have any indication of where my application is or anything like that whatsoever. So I haven't been able to do anything with it. I don't know if I just need to start putting stuff up for sale on it and not do a live stream and get some sales going on that way. But I really miss doing the live stream sale auction with my boys, Comic Man Andy and Skeph's Comic Knowledge and Justin Comics and anybody else that comes on. I think it would be super awesome if we could do another one of those. So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to DM those boys, DM them, or post a story and tag us all in it, asking when the next live stream auction is going to be, because I feel like that was like one of the funnest times that I've had in a while, and it'd be really cool to link up with them to do it. So that's what I'm asking you guys to do. Like, go, tag those guys on your Instagram stories. Be like, yo, what's going on with the next auction, and tag us all in it. Because I feel like if the community starts putting it out there, then they're going to have to respond in kind. So I'm just like Skeph. Skeph doesn't host. I'm not an auctioneer host, but I will gladly be on an auction to sell some books to you guys and hang out, because that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. All right. Yeah, possibly. They didn't really actually let me know specifically what ended up happening, and how many times that happened or whatnot. I really don't know. So I don't know all the details about it, but I would say that it was still a lot of fun. Those were fun. I will say though, the auctions and whatnot go so much smoother. You don't have the delay. That is cool. I will say that is cool. It just seems like it's such a more individual kind of thing versus, having a community auction together, which is kind of where I'm coming from, I guess, more to the community auction. Like I feel like that was really what draws me to it. Yeah, there's definitely sure, there's hiccups and bumps and stuff like that, but I feel like it really helps bring the community together and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just where I'm at with it. But yeah. So if you guys have any idea what's up with the Whatnot app, because like I said, I don't know what's going on, and they don't really communicate and I haven't seen any emails or anything like that, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking out for that. But yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, like great banter. It's all fun in the hood. It's all good in the hood. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I want to see. I didn't think there was going to be any comics for that. Let's look up. See if we can get a thing here. I know it's really super, because it's all manga, right? It's all manga, but it's not just manga. Like you can have like comic books that are based off of Japanese anime. I wonder if there is a One Piece comic. So I never watched One Piece, and I feel like I'm never going to watch One Piece because that it's got like 3,000 episodes or something like that, which is insane. I don't even know if this is like the number one. I don't even know. It just seems like so far out in left field, just absolutely out in left field. I don't think Naruto. I'm Dragon Ball Z all the way. Naruto is not a thing for me. I didn't watch Sailor Moon a whole lot back in the day, but I think they're supposed to be doing. I think they're supposed to be doing a Netflix thing for Sailor Moon. Actually, Sailor Moon #1. What does that look like? Sailor Moon #1. I guess if you wanted to be the collector, like if you want to be a collector, getting you a Sailor Moon first print #1 by Mixed Comics in anticipation of the Netflix movie, TV show, or whatever coming out, that would probably be the book that you'd want to get. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely ridiculous. I didn't even think about that. Wow. Sailor Moon #1. Let's see. I feel like trying to find a more prominent anime. I don't think they have any Attack on. Oh, excuse me. I think they have any Attack on Titan comics. Yeah, I think it's mostly just manga for that. Let's see what we have here. I don't even know if this is going to be the best thing here. Cannon Busters. Never heard of that. Ooh, I will actually. This is a big one. I will say, if you don't have Samurai Jack, is definitely one of the best animated TV shows of all time. And that's a pretty easy, cheap comic book to get for the first appearance of Samurai Jack in comics. This is the one you want, the #1 here. So some of these other ones are exclusive variants and stuff like that, which are cool too if you like variants. But this is the #1. All right, this one right here. I've got that in the collection. Samurai Jack is just such a good classic story. It's so good. Oh, awesome. At least you have an animated person in the house. That's super cool. But yeah, if you don't have Samurai Jack, that is definitely an awesome anime to get. Let's see. Because like I'm looking for, specifically more anime. Because if they don't have like the comic book, then it like turns into the manga kind of thing, you know. And I guess you could collect manga. You know, that would be really cool. I don't know. I don't know what else to think. I wish Key Collector actually would have that as a category. You know, anime of some sort. I think that'd be really cool if they put that on there, because that would open up the whole like a whole nother door and avenue for collectability, is if they actually put anime on there. You know, Japanese anime, animated. But it doesn't look like they have that as a category. So at that point, then you have to think about or look up, you know, what would be the title, you know. You know, you have to do like giant searches and stuff like that, you know, to try and see what that would be. Because then you have to start to dig through some of the other stuff. So we already covered Cowboy Bebop. Their actual anime for that. I wonder if they have Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, it doesn't look like he has Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's see. I know a lot of people are big into My Hero Academia. No, so they just have that one. Let's see. Shh, stop, Wilson. I'm doing a live. Goodness gracious. Detective Conan, Laid Back Camp. Yeah, see, this is like super. Like we already looked at Attack on Titan. Like that's gonna be manga. That's not really gonna be like comic book kind of thing. Ghost in the Shell. I feel like I've seen that as a comic book. Yeah, so there is a Ghost in the Shell. This is another thing I didn't really know. Okay, so it's premiere issue of the classic manga Cyberpunk series, adapted for Netflix and premiered in 2020. What are we looking at the price on this here? First edition, $65. Looks pretty. I mean, it looks pretty war. It's a square bound. That's interesting. Yeah, there's good wear and tear on that book. Stop. Go. That's pretty interesting. Looky here. So graded 9.4. Somebody's asking for $129. Damn, son. So there's that. Let's see. Dragon Ball Z. We know about that. Wonder if there's Death Note. Let's look that up. Because Death Note, I watched the anime movie on Netflix where Willem Dafoe voiced the demon, whatever. That was actually a pretty sweet movie. I enjoyed that a lot. No, so there's not. Well, let me put it this way. Key Collector's not pulling it up. I'm just using it as a easier way to look up. I do know that Pokemon, there are some Pokemon comics. which is actually pretty cool. I never considered getting a Pokemon comic book, only the Pokemon cards, which we all know about. I'm pretty sure Dustin from Two Brothers Comics has been doing Pokemon stuff, Pokemon cards with his kid. And I think he's got a couple Pokemon comic books. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. I think it's the same one. So that looks like a reprint though. Yeah, I would say you got to look out to try and find, here you go, one with the barcode on it to show that it's actually not, it's a real copy and not a reprint. That's pretty sweet. That'd be pretty cool to pick up. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, so here you go, Neon Genesis. That's pretty sweet. You did the comment. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. That's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that. Don't look like One Piece has a comic book. That'd be crazy because there's so many episodes for that just like, good Lord. I'll look up Naruto, even though I have no interest in Naruto because I'm Dragon Ball Z guy. Dragon Ball Z guy. No Naruto. Did I spell it right? Yeah, I spelled it right. No Naruto. Demon Slayer. Let's look that up. Nope, no Demon Slayer. I guess that was it. That was the number one thing. Wasn't there? I feel like there was a Demon Slayer that came out recently. I'm pretty sure there was a Demon Slayer movie that came out recently. No. But yeah, so I just thought it'd be really cool and interesting to kind of start a topic about this and get some stuff going for some anime comic books. I kind of wish that they actually had more of a category for anime on the Key Collector app. Because like I said, I feel like it would really kind of open like a whole nother avenue for collectability for everybody to look for. Because, it seems like anime comic books would be much scarce and harder to find versus, trying to pick up like what's a popular comic, like shit, even like the X-Men Jim Lee, volume 2. You look for some of those anime comic books have a little bit more value. If you find something in really good condition, hold on to them, get them pressed and cleaned, and maybe eventually graded. Like that could really like be pretty sweet, really give you a pretty sweet profit on the other end. So that's pretty much my thought for doing this video today. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the Thursday video. Not entirely sure. I have a few ideas, but I don't know which one I'm going to go with. So stay tuned for the Thursday video. I usually film and edit and get all that stuff ready for Thursday on Wednesday nights. That's usually when I do it. I'm surprised that they don't, since there's a wild manga section in the previews. Interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that Thursday video. It's going to be fire, like always, because I try to bring the fire on Thursdays. Yeah, I had a brain fart there. Also, if you guys watch this to the end, if you watch it later on the record, or if you guys have an opinion, I've been kind of like contemplating getting to a little bit more card related stuff. So I actually have right here, I have a whole box of original Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I've had all these years. And I've thought about doing a video and showing some of off. I actually did find my original Pokemon 2. I don't know if that'd be something you guys would be interested in, but put that in the comments. Let me know. But I thought it'd be really cool as like a one-off, kind of thing. It's mostly a comic book channel, but to do collectible stuff would be kind of fun to shake it up every once in a while, kind of thing. So let me know what you guys would think about that. So, but that's all I'm going to do for tonight, y'all. So thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with me tonight, jibber jabbing about anime and comic books. So you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you very much. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Y'all have a good night.